Hello everyone, welcome to Campbell's Creation, and I'm Ellen, and I'm in the progress of sewing some repairs. I had to rip a loose to this quilt, and among all of that, I gotta change my presser feet. Well, first of all, I got to make sure I'm turning it the right direction. Okay. What y'all have under y'all needle this morning? Well, this is an easy changeover. As I tighten it, it lines itself back up. And this is my free motion feet for this machine. And I think I kind of over purchased them, but they worth having. Last time I sewn my lining here underneath, and I went back and I ripped out the seams, and I'm gonna start fixing the inside layer first. That pulls the bottom thread to the top. Sure is in line. Since I already did some sewing on it, I have to make sure I stay in line. Okay. Okay, I have 2 pieces of thread here. I have to trim, one of them being the part I don't want, and I trim these down, the little tails, and I move on to the next L, which is in the alphabet, the loops. That is good for starters, beginners, free motion quilters. And I bounce back a little bit to lock in my thread. Pull over. Trim the thread away. And keep moving forward to fill in the L loops that I had to retake apart. Bring that thread tail to the top, which I did. It's a small little tail here. Lock it in. I'm not going to backtrack all of these that I'm repairing here, because when you make a mistake in a quilt, you need to fix that. And I'm going to go back and trim those up a little better. Oh my. The little white piece pops up, barely to be seen. Okay. A little white piece didn't want to come up, but I got it. Okay, now I can go back and start my first row of echoes. And I know just as soon as I hit that sweet spot, it was gonna speed up. So I'm slowing down because I want to make sure okay, I lock that thread in and trim. Now I have to go back and catch the second echo row from where I had to start ripping it. Let me remove this thread. I have some tails sticking up here, but I'll trim them later. Today is my live day, and I'm doing echoes. I'm gonna take my time. And I don't even have my gloves on. That helps me to grip, but I hold this edge here to make sure I don't get it sewn under again. And it looks way much better when I take my time. Okay, got it done. It just slid straight out of it. I got to trim some ends from the back as well. So now this next section I already have done, and I'm just gonna move it right along to get back to where I were. And this is a nice large quilt. It's decent. I haven't sewn on it since my last video because I have not been feeling well, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to work through your feelings, your illnesses, or whatever might be going on. I got some issues going on, y'all. But it's all good. Okay. I have to make sure I get my edge and back out so I don't get it sewn down. And just start my pebbling. I just take my time, and I do get comfortable. issues I've been having, y'all, is still with my sinuses. And today, I feel a bit sick on my stomach, but I got to press past it. I can't even go out to work on my camper. I think I'm gonna have to go in for a doctor visit, because if I wait on them, they might fall asleep. I call that falling asleep on the job. I have to readjust my hand here. Oh, why is that? Wow. Well, cut these 2 thread tails. And lock in this thread here. Alright. Look at that. Finish that full heart. Now just move on to the next block, which I have to put a circle here. And I'm doing it in an edge-to-edge motion. Excuse me a minute. Okay, going straight on to the next block. And hope I got enough room. Last time I knocked down some stuff. I think I better move this. Put it next to me. All right. Okay. Now, I use this here top to make my circle. And I use this top, it's from a cup, showing y'all that you could take practically anything you already own in your house and design your quilt out with it. And use a pen I have already heat erasable ink in it. Okay, here's one. I don't have it in a pen thing just yet, but you might can see the red marking a little bit better. And I just use the iron to erase these markings. What I'm doing now is filling in the markings where this black piece on the top is located. And I'm going to switch over to this white this is a white erasable marker case here. That'll help me to hold on to this a little bit better. And you don't have to be an expert in drawing. You just have to be willing to try. That's all. Just be willing to try. Don't give up on yourself. I know when I first started, it's not easy. Okay, I have both of my tails up. Now I will begin okay. I lift up to draw my tails back so they don't get stitched in, and make sure this edging is not under so you don't stitch that in as well. Well, I didn't get my circle very good. I'm gonna make a second round, which I do. Okay, now I'm gonna start from here and start my L's. Making sure I keep my edges out the way. Okay, after I did the L, I'm gonna go ahead and start my 2 lines of echoes. I'm gonna just go right into it. If I can find my presser feet. Okay, here we go. Stop to readjust my hands. Just take my time. Readjust again. I mean, going slow. I'm trying to be careful not to move too fast. Readjust. This is into the second echo. I want to check my work. Need to readjust again. Okay, next I fill in my circle with pebblings. And I just slide on over. And I have one block left after this one on this row. Once I'm done, I'll roll it back down and start the next row. I call that an edge to edge effect. I like having tweezers as one of my work tools. The reason for that is it helps me to grab my thread. Okay, now it's time to start the pebbling. We got one thread, okay, good. And I'm working on focusing on what I'm doing. Whew. Let me trim my thread. I'm still holding to them threads. This do kind of tires my shoulder. And I have one blue jean block here to go. That will be a heart in that one. And, ooh, I can tell the glue has completely dried. It's hard, but it's washable Elmer's glue. I can feel every once in a while when I hit a patch on here, it'll make a pop, pop noise like it's sticking or something. But that's just me quilting on the dried, washable Elmer's glue that has dried and hardened. Okay. Time to continue. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna need to stop right here. Let me lock in my thread. Okay. I still have to stop and take these little knots here out that comes in my thread for whatever reason. And rethread it. Excuse me while I lick my thread. And okay. I managed to make the hole, but seeing how to catch the thread. Okay, got it. Let's get this back in here. Getting them under the presser feet. My goodness. Look. I'm all tangled up here. I guess no matter how bad you're feeling, quilting can still bring you joy. It's just making me laugh. But I'm still well aware that I have to watch what I'm doing so I don't mess up the complete project. Whoa, did that pull back? Well, isn't that my luck? Let's trim this off a bit here. Y'all, I am so very sorry. I feel like I need to end this video right here. I am not feeling too good, and right now, for some strange reason, my head has started to hurt so bad. And I'm just gonna stop right here. And when I feel better, I'll make the rest of this video on out, showing y'all how I'm gonna do this. And I will share it with you all. It's just today, I have like 1 dose left. Well, maybe 2. I have this evening dose and in the morning dose. And all of my antibiotics will be gone. And I'm still feeling bad like this. And I'm wondering what's going on. So y'all lift me up in y'all prayer. More prayers goes up, you know, blessings comes down. Thank y'all for watching my video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I know this is a big struggle for me. And my sinus has been bothering me for quite some time, y'all. And my doctor did mention that they might have to put tubes in my ears. And at this point, I'm ready to try what I need to do to fix this problem. Because wintertime will be coming up again, and I would probably be spending most of the winter laid up in bed. And I have my channel that I really care about. So please excuse me and forgive me. Y'all just pray for me. And I wanted to show y'all, oh, excuse me. I want to show y'all this firsthand so y'all will know exactly how it's done. And this is a Juki domestic machine that sits on a tabletop. And it have the, let me lift this. It have the table, what you call this, table tray. This extension table that goes to it right here. And it lifts like that and just fit around the machine. It's awesome. So thank y'all for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye now.